right, y'all. We back at it. We got that split screen. You already know what it is. We got a regular. We got a vet in the building. Jeremy,
Yes.
welcome back.
What's up, man? How you living?
Chilling, bro. I'm not living like you. I see you out here, flossing a little bit. You got the shines on. You know what I mean? Got to turn on the brightness. You feel me? So, tell us, man. Kind of last time we tapped in, we said we are gonna spin the block and see how your business has been improving and just overall talk to us, man. What
Yeah,
updates you got?
we've been we've been running up some numbers, bro. Last time we hooked up, last time we talked, I didn't really have certain things in place. Like I was working on it, and I finally got with my guy. His name is Keenan Lawson. He's a digital marketer. He's now my full time. Yeah, I mean, he does his own thing, has his own business, but he's my full time marketing guy, man. And he boosted my revenue by like 85% in the first month. So I went from bringing in which is crazy to say, but I went from bringing in like 3,000 a month to anywhere from 9 to 10 a month. So man, it's crazy, bro, and it's just growing. Like it's just continuously growing. Right now, I'm in the process of looking to hire a few guys. I'm training up one or two right now, and I'm also looking to hire a staff member that can answer the phones because me working and having to answer the phones is it's been nuts. And I'm not mad at it, but it also slows me down during the workday, man. And we just been getting to it, man. It's been crazy. We're working on possibly by the beginning of 2026 having our first brick and mortar location where we'll still have a mobile team, but we're going to have a team where guys will be able to do PPFs, window tinting, things like that. Because I'm taking those courses in September to add those to the business, man. So I'm either going to fly to Baltimore and take those courses, or I'm gonna fly to Georgia and take those courses, man. But we're just trying to continuously grow, man. Every week it's a stepping stone towards our next goal, man. So right now I would still say I don't want to say we baby crawling no more, but we're getting to it, man. It's getting crazy.
That's good, man. That's incredible. You go from just you, and now you're thinking about hiring more staff, brick
Yeah.
and mortar, adding services, getting somebody to just handle phones. So this
Mhm.
marketing guy, man, we want to shout him out. We'll definitely reach out and see if we can get him on the interview. But yeah, obviously it starts with you building a good foundation, having good services. Because if you're crap and they market it, you're just marketing crap. But if you're doing a good job, guess what? That phone start ring a ding dinging all the time, bro.
Yeah, man. We're right now in my whole area. So when I say my whole area, because I travel, man. I travel to Charlotte, I travel to Fayetteville, I travel to New Bern, don't really make a difference. Those areas I mentioned, there's some of them are like 3 hours away. But if you Google mainly in I'd say the Wake County down to like the Fort Bragg area, man, we're top three and we're not one or two. So we're getting to it, bro. Like we have nothing but 5-star ratings, and we're not one of them companies that's like, hey, we ain't do this good. Don't just don't give us a rating. Nah, man, we want honest opinions across the board. So we have 5-star ratings from our clientele, man, and we're continuously growing, man. Like we don't do one of those things where we try to undercut anybody, bro. Like if we can't get to you, we'll give you an honest opinion, let you know, hey, we're booked up, we can't get to you, but hey, check my man out over here. You might be, you know, whatever. But man, we're growing, man. We're growing to the point where it's like there's not enough time in a day. We're open 12 hours a day, you know what I mean, 6 days a week, and we're getting to it, man. It's getting that chicken, as we like to say out here, man.
Good, good. So I got a question, man. You talked about the marketing, but I want to ask, what else changed in your business model or your approach or communication? Like what changed from now you're point A to you done skip B and C, you're like on point G or something, you know what I mean? So kind of what changed outside of the marketing too?
Well, the mindset changed. So we had the mindset before that, you know what, let's keep it, not to, we're still keeping it humble, but we're not undercutting ourselves, so to speak. Because what we were doing before is, let's just say, I'm not gonna say a specific name, but let's say, I got a customer name, her, but Miss Joanne, I'll just make that name. Let's say Miss Joanne called us, and then a Peter called us. What we would do is say, all right, Miss Joanne, we'll cut you a break, we'll give you this discount, whatever. That's not to say we don't help our clientele, especially our repeating clientele, but we got to understand that the business is here to make money. So we try to we try to keep it even across the board. Like we're not going to charge this person a substantial amount and charge this person, a lesser amount simply because they've been here longer. But it's just the mindset of, okay, we got to keep it business. That's what it is. We're in the business to make money. We're not in the business to lose money. So, and we, like I said, we lead with honesty, man. We don't try to shortchange anybody. We don't try to, you know, give everybody to run around. No, we keep it exactly how it's supposed to be, man. And it's working for us. You know what I mean? So we lead with that.
I like that, man. It's not no more homeboy hookups. It's like, no, this the standard is the standard. Like, I
Yeah.
hear oftentimes one guy I interviewed, he said, does Gucci, does Fendi, does Prada, do they adjust their prices for customers? Like the standard is the standard. So with you, you're talking about the standard is the standard. There's different tiers of things and services you can get in a package deal, but the pricing is the pricing. We could have some seasonal stuff here and there, but outside of that, there's no back and forth. This is not an auction. It's just,
Like,
so you're not.
granted, we're not as big as Walmart is, nowhere near as far as the revenue they bring in. But when you go to Walmart, you grab something off the shelf. You don't say, oh, you know what? Let me go to the register and see if I can get $10 off that. No, I don't work like that. The price is the price. But we stand by our price. If we finish a job and for whatever reason, a person says, oh, I don't like this, we work harder to make sure we make that customer satisfied. If that customer is not 100% satisfied, we work something out where we either take something off the top of the price or we accredit it toward the next service and we make sure we give that substantial service. We'll, throw a little something else extra in, but we don't really have that issue, man. We take care of the job the first time. And, it's just how it is. And our work speaks for itself. So people don't mind paying the price that we have.
Yeah, I can see you done running up the numbers, bro. So first of all, congrats. But I wanted to give you another interview and spin the block because I wanted to show people it doesn't take 3, 4, 5 years to make substantial growth. It's just like you said, the core business models hasn't changed. The customer comes first
Mm-hmm.
up front. It's just you put a little sauce on the marketing. You got somebody an expert in his field because you have to know we don't know what we don't know. So reaching out to somebody for help and boom.
Yeah, man. So I took a leap with this guy. So probably I say a week. I think it was like a week after. Now my guy, I tell you, cool man. He's super laid back and chill, but he's very like, hey, let me help you out. Look, if this don't work, don't even worry about it. He was like, hey, look, I'll bring you X amount of clientele up front. You don't have to pay me for nothing. If I don't bring you that clientele, I'll work for free. I was like, I don't want you to work for free, my man. But I was like, at the same time, I'm like, let me see his work. You know what I mean? So just keeping it stacked. So, um, he did that quick, man. So, hey, and he's very reasonably priced, man. Very reasonably priced. He don't hit you over the head. Um, and he's just very, very smooth with what he does, man. And his approach is phenomenal. Like sometimes he'll call my clientele if I'm not able to reach him and say, hey, Miss Jones, can I help with this? Can I help with that? Can we get you scheduled for this and that? What all are you looking for? And he's very peaceful, bro. But he makes my load light. No diddy.
Yeah, I'm glad you added that. That's good, man. I love to hear, but we love to hear success stories. And the thing about this channel and reaching out with you, man, is it's it seems insurmountable at times that you can't reach a price point or a goal, but you just gotta put the work in and grind. Like when we first talked and I met you, bro, you're like, man, I'm just, just busting my butt. And now you added some different components, some new teammates, and you done run it up. So the next time we have another interview, I expect to have an interview at the storefront. I want to see the brick and mortar, everything, bro. Like for real, for real.
Funny, bro. We were working on it for sure, bro. That's the daily goal. I got a little calendar in my room, man. And hey, look, I want to get to this goal by this time. I want to get to this goal by this time. And you just work towards it, man. And I don't look at it as a setback if you don't necessarily hit a specific goal at a certain time, because at the end of the day, I'm young, man. I'm 29. You know what I mean? People younger than me say, "Oh, what's up, Unc?" Not an Unc. 29. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I got plenty of time, man. My son is only 4. You know what I mean? So I'm building this stuff for him. My goal, honestly, and I set it far out. My goal by the time I'm in my mid 30s is to be sit back and chilling, respectfully. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna hit that goal. I'm running up some numbers already, and right now, until my guys are trained, it's just me. So and I'm cool with that. Like, I don't mind working. Like, it's actually benefited me in more ways than one. Like, beginning of April, I was 297. Right now, I'm 270. So,
He's good.
one, man, and I'm just enjoying it, man. I'm enjoying the journey. I'm appreciating every little step. I don't shortchange anything, and I have fun. You know, you work, work every day, but I don't consider it work, man. I get up every day and I'm like, all right, let's go do this. When I'm done, I come home, relax, kick back, watch some. The finals are a little boring to me right now, but yeah, watch some basketball, man, and I'm chilling, man. I don't really, and I hope I don't have no stresses, but I don't have no stresses right now, man. I'm relaxed. Going on vacation next week. Life is good.
Yeah, well deserved. So final question, bro. What
Mm-hmm.
would be, I guess, one we always try to end like this. What would be one piece of advice you give to the audience when they're kind of like, man, I don't know if I'm cut out for this, or like I know I have a good product or service. How do I get over the hump to the next level? What would be one piece of advice you give to them?
Oh, um, keep grinding, keep keep pushing. Um, I think of it as a runner in a marathon. If that runner practice for it, practice for it, practice for it, and when he finally gets out there, it's a little different in practice because with practice you can stop along the way. Not to say you can't take a pause here and there, but at the end of the day, you don't want to stop running because if you stop running, you die, so to speak. Not literally, but so what I mean by that is just keep on going, man. Keep going. You're gonna hit rough patches. You're gonna get tired. You're gonna get worn out. That's part of that course. It's part of that journey. Just keep going. Like it's not gonna kill you. You know what I mean? And ultimately, when you look back, if you decide to look back, you'll see how far you came. And it's even more motivation to keep going. So because I was there at one point, absolutely. I look back and I was like, I might have to go apply for a job. But no, I was like, you know what? I got into this. I want to do it and put my head down and get to it. And I'm glad I did. So summer 2025 is it's crazy.
Yeah, we're running it up. We're running it up. All right, Brett, bro. We love success stories, man. And again, bro, we appreciate the wisdom you dropping on us. Free game, bro. We appreciate it. So we definitely gonna tap in again. I definitely need an invite to the brick and mortar opening. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, hey, I gotta get me some merch, bro. I gotta get me some merch.
You already know. You already know.
Be
So
hustling out here. I love it.
all right, bro. Well, thank you again, man. Appreciate all the words of wisdom, and we're gonna talk soon. Yo, buddy, hustle. We out, y'all.